scabby and dry and all kinds of stuff, but whatever. But I'm gonna go and take the boy for a walk. Going to cool little area, woody, naturey, peaceful. Good day. It's a weekday because there's not too many people out, which I'm kind of enjoying these weekdays off instead of the weekend. But it seems like every day is the same anyway, so weekend, weekday, it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. Why is it the same? Because I basically do the same things. Wake up, work out, work, help out around the house, walk. Very simple life, you know. Shop online. Sometimes I do go to the grocery stores. I don't really do much, and I'm okay with that, you know. I'm okay with my boring life. I'm learning the more I'm by myself, the more there's less issues. Because the only problem is that you have are with you, nobody else, right? You try to control certain things. You can't really control things. You want things your way and you don't get things your way, you know, stuff like that. It's the simple things in life, you know, that kind of bring your energy down, and I'm just been learning that a lot, being that I'm more focused on my life and my existence and my thought process. A lot of the times it's pretty negative, but I'm aware of that. A lot of the times it's very judgmental. I'm aware of that. I don't need to understand why it's like that. It just is. I can give you all the reasons. I can give you all the answers, but I don't even know the answers, man. It's just something that I'm learning that's within me. And I'm assuming it's within other people as well. I don't know, maybe we're just in a system that swallows us or something, or a system that tries to control you, but then when you go out of the control of the system, systems could be anything, right? Friends, family, work, marriages, anything. A system doesn't necessarily have to be like the system that we're in, like you have to go to work to make money, and I know there's more than just one system. And when you think outside of that system, or what I think outside of that system, some type of guilt happens within, some type of shame, some type of blaming, some type of anger pops up, man, and it's very interesting. Because it's like I notice sometimes I blame and accuse other people or other things, and yet I'm in it and I'm living it, and I've chose to live a certain way. And I'm just learning a lot with this caregiving thing, is that a lot of people don't help themselves, man. And it's a pretty mind-opening thing, it's a reality check for myself, is that codependency is the curse of reality, right? I understand we have to depend on something like work. I need to go work to make money. That's what it is, right? But when you start relying on other people to do things for you, or to mainly it's just do things from my own experience. When you depend on people to do everything for you, then where's your independency? There's not, because you just rely on these people to do things for you. So then you just take advantage of people, right? But I'm learning just to treat it with love and just let it be what it is, you know? Even when I caretake for people, I still create boundaries. I still speak the truth, but it's with love. It's not with anger, it's with love. Because, like I said, the more the more people or a person depends on you, the more they're gonna expect you to do things, and then when you don't do things they want you to do for them, then it's like a resentment. Or even like with me, like when I do too much for people, I have a resentment within me too, because I'm like, I can do that myself, why can't these people do that themselves, right? And it's a question I yet ask myself, because I don't want people to be doing things for me anyway, because it's just, I don't know, maybe I wasn't born like that, into that. Maybe I was just more independent even as a child, because I was homeless for a little bit, and I learned how to survive being homeless. And ever since then, like, I've learned to just learn how to do things on my own, and if I do need help, I ask. And a lot of the time I don't ask, because no one can help me like I help myself, right? If it's like building something, or like constructive stuff, or like, you know, stuff like that, obviously I need help like that. But just doing my physical things that I can do by myself, I do it. I don't complain about it, I just do it. That's just how I was raised, and I've always had that instinct in me. If I can do it, I'm gonna do it. If I can't do it, I'm gonna ask for help. And a lot of things we can do on our own, but people just become lazy, and they become more dependent on other people. Like this whole AI thing, a lot of people are gonna depend on AI to do everything for them, or like delivery drivers to do everything for them. That's cool, it's more jobs, but the reality is that people are just getting more dependent on other people, and it's pretty sad to see that that you're relying on that system. It's for some people to go get your groceries, or for some people to go get your food. I understand, like, at a certain age you can't, but my question is the people that can't do this and can't do that, are they even trying to do it? Are they even putting effort little by little to do it? Yeah, it may take longer than actual. Sometimes it may take longer than what they expected, but do they try to do it? Or are they just depending on people and the system to feed them and to bathe them and to give them things, right? I don't know. I know how I live my life, but I can see society crashing at a more rapid pace than I ever imagined. see it when I work. I see it everywhere. And I'm not judging it. I'm just seeing things for what they are. I'm not gonna give myself the illusion that, you know, everything and everyone's getting better. No. And healthier. No. People are getting lazier and unhealthier. Because they don't have no motivation. They don't have no inspiration to do nothing. It's just like, they're just going to depend on robots, AI, to give them answers, and their cell phone to give them answers, and their cell phone to create the reality for them instead of going out into the world and just doing things for yourself. And I'm seeing that. Is it disappointing? Yeah, because, you know, I was born in the 80s, and we went out and did stuff. We fell and got back up. We didn't have cell phones or computers to give us answers or do things. Like, we actually had to use our own imagination to do things, to create things. And it's cool that, like, AI and the computers could do that for you, but the reality is, like, we lost our imagination, we lost our creation, and that's one thing that I've never lost, even at the age that I'm at. Like, I work out every day, bro, because I imagine me being a strong, healthy person. That's my imagination. I always looked up to wrestlers, and I always looked up to superheroes growing up, and I'm going to continue to look up to people like that because it's just something that I've always lived with, and yeah, I've always admired. Just strong men that do things. It's not about the violence, it's just about strong men that do things. I'm not saying because I work out every day that I'm healthy. It just makes me feel good. It makes me feel stronger, you know? And that's kind of something that I enjoy doing. Right? Like, people like to go smoke joints and go drink beers and, I don't know, go fuck women. I like to work out. I like to go walk in nature. I like to enjoy the little freedoms that I do have. It's not very much, but it's kind of enough because it's the freedoms we do have. Yeah, we pay taxes on everything. Yeah, we pay for this, and yeah, we have to pay for that, but I'm not working at the moment, getting paid for it. I'm gonna go and enjoy nature with my dog for a little bit. That's what I enjoy doing. It's good to walk, I think. It's good to breathe some fresh air. It keeps me sane. It keeps me internally free inside my mind and my body and my soul. So I'm gonna go do it, man. My dog enjoys it. Sometimes he does give me a hard time when he walks because he doesn't want to walk, or I don't know, maybe I don't know, I'm not a dog, so I can't really speak for his dog, my dog. I could ask Roscoe, but he's not going to tell me because he can't talk either. He just, more senses, right? He's smelling, hearing, seeing. That's how he walks around this world. And I've always thought, like, what if we didn't have, like, this mind we have, things and stuff. It's like he walks and shit, he's hella happy, like, he's so simple, just as a species, and it's cool, man. But anyway, we are parking. We are going to go for a little walk. It's sunny outside. It's a beautiful day. So I'm gonna end this video. I have no idea what I said, but hopefully you take the time out of your day to watch this and learn something just from my reality. Peace.